Hello, my name is Amy Joy, and I am so honored and privileged to be part of the Power of We Symposium going to Romania May 5th through 12th. This is a tour of hope. In the 1990s, we learned about 170,000 children in the system in dire situations. It is much better now, and we are going there to celebrate that with them. And there are still so many kids in the system. On Saturday, it's my day. It's my day to provide the food and the things that we're going to do and the games we're going to play with the kids. And the reason it's my day is because on Saturday we are visiting a shelter of domestic abuse. I have gone through this. I understand this. And what a blessing that I have. I'm so grateful for that experience in my life, for this moment in time where I can go and be a blessing, where I can go and have understanding. And if you'd like to help, if you're in alignment with this at all and you want to share your beautiful energy with this group and with this mission and with this tour of hope, I would love to partner with you. Together, we vibrate higher. And that, my friends, changes the world. Thank you. Mwah! Are you ready to get your shit together? Isn't that what we are all truly trying to do? In this fun, life-hack-full show, we will learn together how to navigate this roller coaster called life. We, as glorious messy humans, can sit in the proverbial third car, grumpy and bored, or in the front of the roller coaster having the time of our lives. What do you choose? In this show, you can expect meaningful content and practical takeaway tools to make life easier and exceptionally more joyful. There will be epic guests who already love their lives, allowing them to share their get your shit together tips and words of wisdom. Life is too long and too short to not love your life. Welcome to Get Your Shit Together Live with Amy Joy. Hello, happy Thursday. Welcome to Get Your Shit Together Live with Amy Joy, and I'm your host, Amy Joy. Congratulations on your abundance. I am literally here in Houston, Texas right now. Today is Texas Day. Both of my guests are from Texas today. How cool is that? I am here for the Abundance Amplifier event. And wow, we're only one day in and I am blown away with the speakers and the content and what I'm learning. And right now I want you just to take a minute and to notice, to really notice how abundant you really are as well. Take a look around. Notice, feel, see. We are so abundant, and the current program wants to make us think that we're not, but it's really just not true. What's true is we are abundant. And so take a minute right now just to notice that. Yeah. Congratulations on your abundance. All right. Today's show is so packed full. I'm very excited. We have Dr. Klayman back. He is an amazing chiropractor. He's a dear friend. We spent a month in India together, and he is a master healer. And he is here to show us some muscle testing and how to literally cure asthma. So if you have asthma or know anyone who has asthma, please send the link out right now and let your friends know about the show. And we have the amazing Desiree Gutierrez. She is here. We have a surprise. She's a surprise guest because the amazing Sarah Morel was unable to make it. She is sick, so we're sending her and her kids as well lots of love and light. And thankfully, Desiree heard about what was going on and says, I will come and help. And I'm so excited to get to know her. She's amazing. She's in the 1 percentile as a sales agent in real estate. She's in the 5 percentile in the nation. And she does it ethically and honestly and beautifully with her clients. So I'm very excited to hear about her and her life hacks, because that's what this show is all about. Stay tuned to the end for Mantra Magic and the beautiful meditation and activation. And it's a life hackful show. So thank you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Your time is very valuable. And I love you. I'm just so grateful to be here. All right. It is time for the show now where we change our state, elevate. All right. This is the part of the show where we change our frequency from whatever it is to a higher one, basically going from crappy to happy, or happier to happier, happy to happier. Basically, we are changing our frequency because when we change our frequency, we change how we feel. And our emotions dictate how we feel about our day, our week, our month, our year, and our life. So this is a skill that is very, 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 very important. And today we're going to do something different. I found this deck of cards called Raise Your Vibration by Kyle Gray. And so I'm going to pull a card for us today. All right. So I'm going to shuffle. I'm going to shuffle. And then I'm going to pick a card and I'm going to read the message for us. And the intention of these cards is to literally raise our vibration. How cool is that? It was like it was made for the show. All right, I'm going to split the deck. And I'm going to pull a card. And it says this: believing is seeing. Believing is seeing. So now I'm going to find it here in the book. Believing is seeing. Let's see, there it is. All right, here it is. Believing is seeing. There's an old saying, I'll believe it when I see it. But one of the greatest spiritual secrets is the opposite. We'll see it when we believe it. What we believe in our inner world has a lot to do with what we'll see or experience in our outer world. That means all of our inner dialogues and beliefs are in some way impacting the world we are experiencing. When this card comes to you, you are being reminded that you are a powerful co-creator of your world. Every thought, feeling, action, and non-action is contributing to the field of energy around you and curating the reality you are experiencing. Absolutely. Therefore, it's important to craft thoughts, dreams, daydreams, and ideas that work for you in a loving way. This isn't about controlling the universe, but about raising your vibration so that you can co-create a more loving and supportive world for yourself and all around those around you. Set your sights higher. Think about what you want to experience. Envision the life that you want for yourself. Know you are creating it. The vibe of the day: I'll see it when I believe it. We absolutely create at the vibration at the frequency at which we vibrate. Absolutely. It's just a fact. It's all based on science now, so we don't have time here to go into it, but look it up. It's amazing. Awesome. All right. I'm very excited to have Dr. Klayman because he's here to help us do this. Yes, this is the part of the show where we get our shit together, and every third Thursday of the month, Dr. Klayman comes and teaches us how to fix our own ass and other things too. And this is his bio. I want you to get to know what he can do and what he's done. He has been in chiropractic practice for over 30 years. He is the inventor of the pelvic balancer, a device designed to restore the normal position of the hips. He saved many from back surgery. He's also the co-inventor of the TBM allergy harmonization technique, which is a non-invasive method of correcting airborne and food allergies. He's helped my sons and I with our allergies. We spent a month together in India at Ekam at the World Center for Enlightenment. He's an amazing human and a friend, and you're going to love him. Welcome. Put your hands together for the amazing Dr. Stephen Klayman.
Thanks. I didn't realize how amazing I was.
You're so
until
amazing.
I listened to you.
Oh, come on. You know you're amazing.
Well, we got some amazing techniques, and in the field of healing, these kinesiology and muscle testing techniques are really superior to pills, because you don't want to fix things with pills because it's not really fixing anything. Exactly. So what I'm going to teach today is basic muscles testing that I teach in my seminar called Fix Your Own Ass and other things too. And you can find that at techniquesinselfhealing.com. Techniques in self-healing. So muscle testing is easy to learn. I'm going to teach you a basic, and then you just go ahead and practice on your friend or your husband or whomever, and until you get comfortable with it. And to do this asthma technique, which I'm going to teach in a few minutes, you don't even need the muscle testing, but I'm going to show you how to do it with the muscle testing, okay? So this is Sherry, and we're going to get a basic strength. I'm going to just take a couple of fingers, put it on her wrist, and I'm going to put my other hand stabilized on her shoulder, and I'm going to say hold, and I'm going to ask her to hold, and her arm doesn't move. So I know she's trying 100%, and that's what a strong muscle feels like. Now, if I swipe down the front of her body and mess up the acupuncture meridian that runs up the front of her body, I'll mess up that electromagnetic field, and temporarily any muscle should go weak. So we'll do this, hold really strong, and I do the swipe just down the middle of her body, hold. And that's what happens to the arm. The arm drops. And if I fix it, it's strong. So now it's strong. Now it's weak. So now I know her body's talking to me. When you're practicing, as soon as you feel resistance, don't quit. Just go right through it, and the arm should drop all the way down. If you feel some resistance and you quit, then you're not really doing the muscle test. So feel the strength of it, and then with the same amount of effort, swipe down and press down, and the arm should move. And then you know that body is talking to you, and you can do your testing. All right, we want to fix asthma. Excuse me. In my class, I have about 8 or 10 different techniques that are really easy. You don't have to be a doctor to do this. You don't have to have any experience even to do this. But you'll see it in the results. So this is the clavicle right here, the collarbone. I'm going to place my hand like this with my fingers across the top of the collarbone on both sides, and I'm going to muscle test. If the arm goes weak, she has asthma. Now, you don't have asthma, do you? No, so it's probably not going to go weak now, but this is what it would look like. Hold really strong. So now it's strong. Now, just let the arm go weak. Hold. So now the arm drops. I know she's got asthma on this side, and let your arm drop. And I know she's got asthma on that side. So I have to do both of them. And the way we fix it, we have her, you put your right hand right here, hold that. Now, if she's got asthma, it's going to go weak. Let it go weak. So now it's weak. Now, in muscle testing, as I've said before, when we can find something that makes the weak muscle go strong, we found the correction. So I know with asthma, the point just on top of the pubic bone, just a ½ inch on top of the pubic bone, is the correction point for asthma. So I'm going to bring this down just a little bit so you can see it. So now, let's tuck that in. Good. So now, I'm going to touch here just above the pubic bone while she's got her hand here. So we're setting up the program, really. It's like a biocomputer. So she's touched here, it goes weak. When I touch here, it gets strong. So I know this fixes this. Is that clear? So we said, she can't take her hand away off this point because it'll mess up the whole program. That arm goes weak. We press 1 inch, ½ inch above the pubic bone. It goes strong. Now, Sherry, leaving this hand here, take a finger from this hand and put it here on this point, on the pubic, right above the pubic bone. Great. Now face that way. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and I'm going to tap just on the 5th lumbar vertebrae. And the way you find it is you come to the hip bones. I'm going to turn this down a little bit, you'll see. Here's the top of her hip bones. When I come to the middle, that's going to be the 4th lumbar. So the hip bones with a line to the middle is the 4th lumbar. So the 5th lumbar is right 1 inch below it. And I'm going to come here, and on 3 phases of respiration, I'm going to pound lightly. So 1, 2, 3, breathe in, out. Done. Face me. That's the whole technique. Now, if she had asthma and I would test her, this would be strong. Then I do the other side. Same thing on the right side, if she has them both. If you don't know muscle testing, just have a touch here, put a finger on the top just above the pubic bone, and tap on normal inspiration, normal breathing, and then inspiration and expiration. Boom, just like that, and done. Then say to her, take a breath. How does that feel? You might find immediately they can take 50% more air in. And it usually works pretty fast. You may have to do both sides. If you become good in muscle testing, you'll know. If not, just do both sides. It won't hurt.
Wow. It's so amazing that these are things that, in general, we almost have a belief that they're incurable. And yet, boom. And I've watched it. I've been in your clinic and I've watched it happen. And you've helped me with my allergies and my son's. I watched you heal someone of fibromyalgia in a total of 10 minutes. It's incredible. It's incredible. I'm so grateful for what you do.
This is knowledge we want people to have.
Yes.
So you're not dependent on the medical establishment for your ailments and just take pills the rest of your life.
Exactly. Thank you for your heart. Thank you for being willing to share this. If you guys have the video, you can go back. It's episode 20. It's the 20th episode on April 20th.
How do you like that?
Can you believe it? I can't believe we've done 20 already. That's insane.
Wow, it's amazing. No, it's amazing. I've watched all your shows, by the way. Yeah.
See, this
great
is why
information.
I love you. One of the many reasons.
Great information. You're doing a great service. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I receive that with love, and I appreciate you coming on every month and sharing your wisdom. It's really revolutionary, and you don't have to, and you do it anyways. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure.
So go to techniquesandhealing.com. Here it is.
Techniques in self-healing.
Oh, shoot.
Shoot is right.
Techniques
in self-healing.
Techniques.com. In selfhealing.com. There it is. All right, there's the correct one. All right, Techniques in Self-Healing. Go there. He has a whole course of things that you can heal on your own. It's amazing. I've been in his class. I've done it. It's epic. You should have seen the aha moments for everybody in the class. It was so much fun. Yeah. And then this is the number to the clinic. Sherry will answer the phone. Thank you, Sherry, for being here with Dr. Klayman. And he can help you with all kinds of things, even outside of asthma. So seek him out. I trust him 100%. I love you dearly. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We'll see you next month.
Glad to be with you today. See you next month.
Pardon?
See you next month.
Yes, third Thursday of the month, people. All right. Thank you. We'll talk to you later. Bye. Yeah. Awesome. Isn't that so cool? You can heal asthma. So go to episode 20 if you when you're ready to share this with the people that you love. All right. I am so excited to introduce you to the guest of the week. So this beautiful soul has literally last second jumped in here to be on the show and to share her wisdom with us. Desiree Gutierrez is recognized in the top 1% of Texas real estate agents, 5% in the nation. She commands her local market, is an incredible negotiator, and is known to win, a space where everyone wins and wins gracefully, making her an undeniable force. Her passion for the human experience and her long list of happy clients is a true testament of her commitment in providing the highest quality service and care to each individual client's needs, seamlessly integrating her holistic approach, love that, to life into the soul of her thriving real estate business. She changes what being a realtor means, one connection at a time. I love that so much. Drum roll. Welcome. Lots of hearts in the chat for the amazing Desiree Gutierrez.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
Welcome. So thankful for you. Thankful that you're a rock star in what you do and that you do it with so much love. I was in sales for 13 years, and I did it I'm going to learn more, but just based on your bio, that's how I did it too. And I'm still friends and hang out with my clients all the time. And it's a really special connection. It's a really special connection. So I'm going to give you, I didn't tell you this, but I'm going to give you 1 minute to just talk to the audience, tell them who is Desiree, anything you want to share, and then I'll jump on. Okay. Go
Sounds
for it.
good. Hi to everyone. My name is Desiree Gutierrez, and I have been in Austin for 23 years. I am a top agent, real estate agent, and my background is holistic medicine. And I grew up in a holistic and very spiritually grounded home. And so that is the soul of my business. And currently, something that I definitely, my whole life, is devoted to right now is bringing to life with an incredible team, building a community in Dripping Springs. It is the first eco luxury sovereign community. We're building up to 84 homes in phase 1. And sovereign, what that means is that we are off grid. So every single home is going to have a rainwater system. It's solar, it's built in, and it's really safe in community. The technology we're using is to give you your time back. Gardens, there is going to be organic produce. If you can think of it and dream it, it will be there. So my mission since I was a child is thriving humans, and that is integrated into real estate, right? And it's so, so important to me that we as the people pick up land and property that is tangible. And even it can feel like so big because the process, people have no idea what the process is. And once you read it and understand it, I have a diagram that's so easy, then it makes so much sense. And it's so tangible in both aspects, right? Tangible is in the understanding of it, and a tangible asset. So that's what I'm doing.
Very cool. And what's your favorite part about being in real estate?
Oh goodness. My human connections.
Yeah.
You know, every single human that I get to serve and work with and for becomes a really dear friend. So I integrate even nervous system regulation through the process, because choosing to buy a home, moving to lease, whatever it is, brings up trauma. Everybody's trauma comes up. And so we dive into the body actually while we go hunting. So my favorite thing is just being with my people. Yeah.
Tell me more about that. You dig into the body, because I do somatic trauma release work, energy work.
Yeah.
So what do you mean by that specifically?
So like I had mentioned, my background is in somatics. It's in holistic medicine. And I teach somatic release breath work and life force energy awakening process. I can feel the body. I can track bodies. And so in real estate, what I have come to experience from the very beginning is that people's stories and traumas really come to the surface, especially because they're attaching it to a lot of money, right?
And money brings up all kinds of stuff.
All kinds of stuff. And all of my clients and people who come through now to me understand that I have a process, and my process first starts with clarity. And so clarity, if we don't have it here, we don't have it in other areas of life. So then I help dive into our bodies, right? So my favorite thing is reminding people that we have it all inside of us already.
Yes.
Right. So I'm not here to give you answers. I'm not here to heal you. I'm not here to do all those things, but just to be an example and to guide with what I know and my experience and my wisdom, and you find them. And that is the most empowering place to make these kinds of choices and decisions.
Yes.
Yeah. And so then we're all doing breath work together and everybody's meeting and all my clients are friends and we're growing and expanding together. So it's really beautiful.
Oh my
It's
God.
very nice.
I'm just like, I used to do that with my clients too. I don't know anyone else who does that. I'm so happy to have found you. That's so beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Yeah,
doing
thank
that.
you.
And the growth that happens, right? And the bond that happens.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing like it. It's so, well, it's
Real.
what we need. We need
Yeah.
connection.
Yeah,
What's
it's
happened
very
in the last
real.
few years has affected that, right? As we've lost connection. And I think if anything else, we've woken up to the need for it.
Oh, absolutely.
Never again are we going to allow that to keep us apart, right?
No.
Like the cost is too great.
I actually think in the last few years, it showed us that we were disconnected, right? We've been disconnected for 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah, I
I
agree.
think that the last couple years really showed a mirror to it. And so it is all for us. So that, like you said, our futures look really different. And I'm so honored, beyond honored to be spearheading a community, you know, our future of what revolutionizing what home and tribe living actually is. And imagine, you know, we've also taken into consideration emotional intelligence and trauma, or not just trauma, but conflict and how we're going to resolve those, right? And it's just, again, by reminding the human that it's all within and coming from the heart.
Beautiful.
But being able to help each other, take care of each other's children, or if you're sick, you know, you're in community, and not just that, but thriving communities is really exciting.
So tell us more. Tell us more about living in community. Like what does that mean, and how does it not turn into a cult?
Well, it doesn't turn into a cult because we're keeping religion out of it.
All right, perfect.
Correct, because it's just your connection to self too, right? And we are all beautiful, equal creatures and human beings here on this earth. So community living in this specific instance is off-grid. It's sovereign. You know, here in Austin, we have experienced already the freezes, right? That was new just a few years ago. And so your electricity will go out because you're on a specific grid, which means we're boiling water for 2 weeks. Or, you know, our food system, we already know that it's not I really want to emphasize that this is not a fear-based at all mission. This is a open your eyes. And we're shifting. The world is shifting into what is coming. And we've been doing this for centuries, right? We evolve. And so it's deciding what you want for your own future and for your children's future. And our food system, right? And so this way we have more control over your food and who you hang around with, right? So everything and where you are and what you consume, you become and you thrive. So yeah, cult, I can stamp it off that it's just not going to be. It's going through me, and everyone is welcome who has the same like-minded desires of living.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it only works if that's the case.
It only works if that's the case. Correct.
So everyone, it'll be very clear beforehand whether it's in alignment or not.
Very.
Yeah.
Yes. I have a process as well. There are questions, and they're not interrogation questions. It's a very easy, such a fun, simple way for me to really get to the human's why, right? And the soul and what's driving, and to support it, because happy, thriving humans vibrates, as you said, the frequency is higher. So then we create from clear places.
Exactly. And if it's not in alignment, then it's not going to be fun for them even, anyways, right? It won't work. So that's beautiful.
Yeah.
So what's it called?
It's in Dripping Springs, so it is about 22 minutes outside of Austin, and it is called Sanctuary. We have 104 acres. We are breaking ground in 2 to 3 months. So it is happening. People have been talking about building these communities and desiring it for a very long time. And we have an incredible team. And we break ground in 2 to 3 months. We have 50 lots. We are building up to 84 homes in phase 1. We already have over 10 of them sold, already called for. We haven't even pre-marketed really too much of it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's amazing.
An incredible project.
I've seen it. It is an incredible project. Sarah sent it to me because you and Sarah work together, right?
We do. Yes.
And I was like, sometimes I get sent these things and, I don't I can't go through the whole thing. But I was like, what?
Yeah.
I went all the way to the bottom. I was like, wow, I want to live there. That's so cool.
Oh, thank you for saying that. That's why we're building it, and Sarah is a single mother, and for children, and the schools around the area, the schools around our lot we have the Waldorf school, which is amazing.
Oh,
and we have other alternative schools, I guess you can call them. And then, so the idea of safety, right, for the children also, and how they're playing, where they're playing and learning. And it's really special.
Yeah. It's the most, I think I have to say, it's probably the most phenomenal project I've ever seen. And you've got the details,
the details. I can even share some, our whole team, we every morning, our architects are out of Cape Town and out of India, and they're also incredible. All of our team members put design into the homes, and everything is intentional. So as specific as I had really desired and requested a mini sanctuary inside each home, specifically for naked sunbathing, right? And some people laugh, some people don't anymore, because I can tell you in the last at least 3 years of my career, almost every single client, friend requested privacy enough to be able to sunbathe in the nude, naked.
Yes.
And you don't get that. You can try as hard as possible, but you just don't get that. And so that was really important to me. And sure enough, we created it, and it looks like a crown. It is beautiful. So the intention in every aspect of this home is in there. I mean, our rainwater systems are stunning.
Well, and are you using solar, or how does that work?
We're using solar as well. Yes.
Beautiful. I have solar down in Mexico, and it's amazing.
It's amazing.
Super grateful for it.
Yeah.
Wow. So what are you most proud of in your life, my dear?
Oh, what am I most proud of in my life? Oh, my heart. I am grateful every morning that my heart has not wavered since I was young. My home was open to the world as a child, and we had hundreds of people come through and heal physically, connect emotionally, and my parents were very spiritually rooted, and they would heal from stage 4 cancer, right? And so my heart felt all of that, and amazing. I'm just so grateful for my heart.
Beautiful. I'm grateful for your heart.
Thanks. And I'm learning that, Yeah, I'm learning. That's the thing I'm learning. You had asked earlier about a life hack. And I've had life hacks my whole life. And I would say my favorite life hack right now is loving myself. And really, truly, though, I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. I'll go to yoga and I love myself. I love myself. Next thing it turns into is I love my cells. I love my cells. And it goes into other places. And I say that because coming from a home of servitude, right, of serving,
Yeah.
you learn there's so much output and it's beautiful. And people we teach, especially nowadays, everybody's wanting to serve, which is so stunning and gorgeous. We're just really mean to ourselves.
Yeah.
And I really believe that when we turn it around and I love myself deeply, then you start choosing right for yourself.
Yeah.
And taking care of yourself, which will only vibrate out.
Yes.
And that is serving.
Exactly.
A
And
world.
it's not selfish.
And it's not selfish.
It's absolutely necessary, because if you don't have a full cup, you don't have anything to give.
No, imagine a world of humans loving themselves so deeply and vibrating there. That is,
Exactly.
yeah.
And well, we all know the saying, hurt people hurt people.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, if you're not loving yourself, then how can you love others truly? I remember I was on a plane. I know I've shared this before, but it's like such a groundbreaking moment for me. I finally paid attention to the stewardess, and she was like, in case of lack of cabin pressure, masks will fall from the ceiling. If you're with a child, place the mask on yourself first and then assist the child. I was with my 2 babies, and I said out loud, hell no, I wouldn't do it. And the lady next to me, God bless her, says, honey. And I was like, yeah. Like, she said it in such a way, like, okay. And she goes, if you're not around, who's going to take care of the kids?
Mm.
And I literally sat there with my mouth hanging open for a minute. I thought, I factor in. It had never occurred to me that I factored into my own life, because I grew up in a beautiful culture too of giving, but it wasn't in balance. It wasn't in balance at all. And so I've had to reprogram that so that I actually take care of myself, and it's not selfish. It's smart. It's necessary. It's your life depends on it.
Literally. There's the book that I read last year, and I was traveling. I go on self-love adventures.
Yeah.
And I just picked it up on my way out to the airport, getting my smoothie. And I will quote it here because it is such an easy, simple read book. And it is, love yourself like your life depends on it.
Ooh, I love it.
That's it.
Yes.
Because it does.
Yes. Well, I ended up having to take 6 weeks to do nothing because my life depended on it, because I had been in 5th gear my whole life. I just was in 5th gear. I'm a doer and I'm a giver, and I'm just do. And my body was like, nope, you can only do that so long. And so my doctor says, you need to do nothing, a holistic doctor. You need to do nothing for a month. And I was like, what? I don't understand what you just said. Like, that makes, what does that mean? And she goes, do nothing. And my brain was short circuiting. Like I fought with myself I took 6 weeks, because at a month in, I knew I wasn't reprogrammed. I hadn't broken the power of that engine. And it was one of the best gifts I've ever been given, was taking.
What was that?
That was a year and a half ago. And for 6 weeks, I sat on the edge of the bed and I fought with myself until I finally gave in. And what I realized is that my value was all wrapped up in what I got done.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is BS. This is not true. I am valuable just by existing. I could sit on the edge of the bed all day and that would be enough. Right? But I did not know that in my cells before I did this practice. So
and we're not taught that, you know, and that's where like I learned a lot of self-compassion, a lot of self-compassion, because it's not easy to rewire that. And it just still comes from a good heart, but it's not serving, it's destroying our being. So I'm so happy.
It saved my life. I think it saved my life because Is that your puppy?
That would be my puppy.
Oh, can we see him?
Sure. Absolutely.
All you dog lovers out there, I'm missing mine right now. Hey, buddy, what's his name?
His name is Blue.
Hey, Blue. Oh, you want mommy's attention? She talking too much?
Hi, baby.
You're super cute. No, I think it saved my life.
Mm,
I do.
I'm glad you're here with us.
I know, right?
Mhm.
I am so grateful. I am so grateful. Oh, well, I am so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for your energy. I feel you. I feel your heart. I'm so grateful for all the people that you get to touch and impact. And I hope we stay in touch with see how the project's going. And next time I'm in Austin, I'll look you up and we'll hang out.
Yes, come visit. Come walk. What was that?
You, Sarah, and I, and Dr. Klayman.
Oh, absolutely. We'll have so much fun. You'll come walk the land. We'll do some muscle testing.
Right?
We'll expand all the things you've learned and know. So good.
So cool. Well, hang with us. I'll have you back on the end. I appreciate your time and your energy. Appreciate you, and we'll see you in a little bit.
Okay.
Awesome. Ah, she's so cool. So grateful. So grateful. All right. So we're going to have a brief commercial. And this commercial is really, really true to my heart. I'm going to Romania, and last week's show was all about Romania. You met Dr. Lauren Michaels Harris and Andre Dutu. He's a winner. I think he came in 3rd place for Eurovision. He's a star over there in Romania. And a small group of us are going to meet up with Hope for Kids there on the ground in Romania in a couple weeks, May 5th to the 12th. And we're gonna shine our light, and we're gonna help, and we're gonna bring food and games, and we're gonna play, and we have a concert planned for them, and magic and puppets and all the things that will bring some joy to their lives. And this is a little commercial about that. There's a QR code up in the corner there. If you'd love to partner with us, everything is energy, including money. And so if you want to come with us in the form of your gift in whatever amount, it doesn't matter. It's your intention in which you give it. That is so important. Saturday is my day. Saturday is the day that we're going to an family violence shelter. And of course, I've been through that. And so it's really special to me that I get to go and to sit and look at them in the eye and say that I get it, and that there's the other side of this, the other side of hiding, the other side of being afraid. So here it is. We'll see you on the other side for Mantra Magic and the meditation moment.
I've lost some battles along the way.
Hi, I'm Mike Sabuika. I am a director, producer, and performer. I have been involved with charity since I was a little kid, and it's always brought me joy.
So let it burn all the way to the ground.
And we want to be a part of this project because we want to be a helping hand.
And spread joy. And
They're gonna build statues in our name, statues in our name. They're gonna stand proud among the brave.
Hello.
It hasn't been easy, right? It took some wrong to get it right.
So I guess the universe is working and gather all of us to do something good for these beautiful children.
On the extreme poverty levels in which families and over 41.5% of Romanian children live in.
Fighting till the end. They're gonna build statues in our name, statues in our name. We're gonna stand proud among the brave, proud among the brave. It isn't in our blood to let our hearts go cold. However dark it gets, we're gonna rise our toes. They're gonna build statues in our name, statues in our name. We are tall as giants, we are strong as lions. Nothing's ever gonna tear us down. We are tall as giants, we are strong.
Give them hope.
Nothing's
Yeah.
ever
My main motivation for this whole project is giving hope to the children.
What matters in life is to be a good person and to do good to others.
Song, I bop around to it all day long. It gets in my head. It's so good. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. In the 90s, we realized that 170,000 Romanian kids were in dire situations and many thousands died. And now it's much better, and we're going there to celebrate that. But there's so many kids still in the system, and that's why we're going. It's really special. We're bringing letters from kids here in the States, and they're going to create pen pals, and they're letters of inspiration, letters of hope. And so it's just really neat to have kids support other kids. This project, I'm really, really proud to be part of it. And so for anyone who shares and gives, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting us. It's really, really special. All right. It is time for it is the time of the show for Mantra Magic. All right. So this is all part of the reprogramming, right? We say often negative things to ourselves, and it creates all kinds of problems and lowers our frequency. So this is a beautiful little song that the amazing Maria Ishtali did for us. And here it is.
Hello, beautiful people of the world. Welcome to Mantra Magic. My name is Maria Ishtali, and today I'm going to share with you a mantra that is about remembering that we are always protected, that we are always being guided by spirit and our highest intelligence, and that we are loved.
Awesome. So you can go to my Amy Joy Coaching on Instagram to see the Mantra Magic every week. So you can bop around and sing these beautiful little mantras from beautiful, beautiful people in my life that are willing to share that with us. So it is now the time for meditation moment. All right, so I invite you, this is 5 minutes to stop whatever you're doing and sit and do this with me. This is 5 minutes where we become present. We become present to the here and now, to our breath. And I'm going to lead you and guide you, and I'm going to play some beautiful music from the amazing Gary Melkin. He's a multi-Emmy winner. And I want you just to breathe with me for a second. Close your eyes, grab your kids, grab your grandkids, gather everybody around, and breathe. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. And if you can make an ah sound, that lets out a lot of stress. Another breath, breathe in. And exhale. Beautiful. Now I want you just to observe your breath. Feel it enter your nose. Feel it exit. I want you to observe your thoughts right now. What are you thinking? How are you feeling? Are you feeling crappy? Are you feeling happy? Don't make it right or wrong, good or bad. Just observe it. We are glorious, messy humans. We experience it all. And for a moment, I want you just to observe our thoughts that you have. Are they of the past? Are they more of the future? Or are they of the present? Again, either right or wrong, good or bad, just observe. I want you to visualize a flame burning right in front of your eyes. And now slowly slide that flame right into the middle of your head. And just watch it flicker there. Notice the colors. Hands on your heart, I want you to think about one thing that you are so grateful for. May you bring a smile to your lips. And in this beautiful state of gratitude, I want you to just sit and receive this beautiful energetic activation from me. It's called a Diksha. I learned it from my spiritual masters in India. It's known to heal, it's known to give you a sense of peace, love, joy. I send it now with love. With a deep breath in and an exhale. Ah. I'm going to bring on Desiree. Here she is. Desiree, how is that for you, my love?
Oh, so yummy. That's the best way I can describe it. Just full body lighting up, just my zings.
Isn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how 5 minutes can completely change your life, change your day. Because when we're in the present, everything's good.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's okay. Mm-hmm. And taking that time, I meditate every day, and it's changed my life. It's absolutely changed my life. And this is why I dedicate these few minutes, because I'm hoping that somebody will go, wait a second, I want more of this in my life. Mm-hmm. Do you have any last words for our audience today?
Thank you. Thank you for what you do.
Oh.
It is so, so important. And for bringing people together. Yeah, it's amazing. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Those of you at home, oh, I so appreciate you too. And if you're watching now or on the replay, thank you. Thank you for spending your very precious time with us. You can watch us every week on Thursday at 4 p.m. on Roku and Amazon or Apple TV, Amazon Fire Stick, Facebook, YouTube, at Amy Joy Coaching, so many different places. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll see you next week. And remember, together we vibrate higher. And that, my friends, changes the world. We'll see you next week. Besos. Mwah. Thank you for watching Get Your Shit Together live with Amy Joy. If you'd like to follow us, you can on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Amy Joy Coaching. Appreciate so much your likes, comments, and shares. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please reach out. We'll see you next time.